What do you know about this Minnesota team that's coming tomorrow?
I know they shoot a lot of threes. They have a good big man, good point guard, Turo and Carr, and they just play together. They're shooters. They run the wing, so it'll be a good game.
What's the key to slowing Turo?
Just showing them bodies, just being active, making his catches hard, and that's pretty much it.
I know Kobe was your guy, your favorite player. What did he mean to you, and what are your thoughts on him after his passing?
He means a lot to me. Just growing up, being my favorite player of all time, and at a young age, really like 3 or 4 or 5, really just like falling in love with the way he played and the passion that he played with. So it hit me hard when I found out he died. But I try to not get sad about it and just cherish his legacy and just go harder for him.
What do you feel like he meant to this generation of basketball players?
I feel like he meant a lot because not only what he did on the court, but the mentality he had, the Mamba mentality, that's something that will live forever and something that will motivate players all over the world. And just his death alone brung a lot of people, like the whole world, together. And it just showed what kind of person he was and the kind of legacy he had. And people are just going to live for his legacy.
How much did you find yourself taking from his game or his preparation or anything like that?
Growing up, I loved him as a player and as a person. I first met him at the Nike Academy, so I was blessed to meet him. But just growing up, I took on his mentality, like just the way that he was. Really, the first time when I really locked in on his mentality was in the finals. The year before, they won the final. They lost to Boston. I saw how they lost in 5 games, and then Kevin Garnett kissed the floor. And the next year he came back and he said in offseason he'll get his redemption, and he accomplished that. So just seeing him go over that hump right there, that's something that always stood by me. And ever since then, I really locked in on his mentality, and it just made me change the whole person. Anytime I'm not really feeling to get to the gym or trying to rest, it just gives me that motivation to go. I know he would.
Is that mentality the kind of thing that helps you hit game winners like the one at Michigan?
Yeah, not just that mentality, but I got that from him. He said in an interview, just seizing the moment, not making the moment too big. So when you get in that moment, if you don't make the moment too big and you just make it like you get a lot of reps up like you do in practice, he said you'll be successful. So that's what I try to do. I try to, when I get late game situations or any shot, I don't try to make the moment too big. I just try to remember my technique and remember the work I put in the gym.
What was that interaction like at the Nike Academy? You guys get a chance to talk? What was that moment like for you?
Yeah, we talked. I asked him a question, took a picture. Just asked him a lot of questions. I asked him just how he handled, the spotlight so early in his career and the obstacles that he had to achieve and overcome. We sat and talked. He flew in and then we talked, and it was a great experience.
Well, posters, videos, you had all that stuff as a kid. How big a fan were you?
Yeah, I love Kobe. That was my favorite player. I think he's the best player of all time. I always argue about it. Anybody can ask. I always argue over Jordan, LeBron, all that, because I feel like that's the person that I saw. I really can't say Jordan's the greatest because I didn't see him. I saw Kobe in the finals in the Olympics. I saw him, his mentality, and overall what he means to me. So I used to love him. I always wore shoes. I had posters, everything. That was my favorite player all the time.
Does your dad disagree with you?
Oh, yeah, my dad, he's a Jordan guy because my dad watched Jordan. He went to United Center, saw him live in the playoffs. I didn't. So me being a basketball guy, studying, I just thought that Kobe was the best.
Did you ever get to watch Kobe play?
Yeah, I watched him play all the time. I never got a chance to actually watch him live. That was actually one on my bucket list. I really wanted to go see him live, but it always conflicted with my schedule in high school because the games, I really didn't have no free time to go out there. And then when he would come to Chicago, I think one time he didn't play. But I saw him live all the time. I used to always watch all his games, get league pass, just watch him play. Watch all his highlights. Before games, I always watch his highlights. This is his mentality.
Trent says the team's confidence comes from defense, from kills. Is that pretty accurate?
Yeah, when you're getting stopped defensively, they take care of everything else because now you don't have to come into a game and be perfect offensively to win. So that's something that we hold our hat on. stopping guys, making sure guys know that whenever they play Illinois, it's going to be a tough night for them.
You've probably been on teams that you knew had a defensive, or played against teams that had a defensive reputation. What's it like to be that team with a defensive reputation now? What kind of pride do you take in that?
I mean, yeah, it's tough because you're playing a good team. A good offensive player knows that he has to be on his A game. He knows that it won't be tough, and I feel like that's something that we have to continue to show and continue to hold our hat on because we got guys who can score. Scoring won't be our problem, but if we keep guarding defensively, then that'll be what makes us win a Big Ten championship.
What about the 6-game winning streak? You guys kind of riding the momentum, keep this going? I'm sure the campus is excited. Everyone's excited.
Yeah, I mean, we're not getting too high, too low. Like I tweeted, we didn't come this far to come this far. We want to go further. We feel like this group is a special group, and we have so much more to accomplish, so much more things to look forward to. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to just keep getting better and better, and it starts in Minnesota tomorrow.
Have your interactions changed on campus around town, or more people coming up to you, signing more autographs, or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, yes, a lot. A lot.
Is that something you're grateful for, or is there a part of you that when you get all this extra attention, it feels like, hey, where were you when things were hard?
No, I'm grateful. I don't look at it like that because, I mean, I know what I can do. I know the work that I can put in. Like I said earlier in the year, I put a lot of work in the gym each and every day, 2 a day, 3 a day. So I know that work is show. So when people show love, I always cherish it. I mean, you always have to because you never know. Like, it could be taken away from you at any given time. Like the situation with Kobe, like it's something that was just a bad situation. Bad things happen to good people, so that's why I just try to have that positive mindset. My mom sent me a text yesterday, just having that positive mindset at all times, and I'm not trying to be negative. So whenever people come up to me, whether they were there or wasn't there, I just always show them love because, it's basketball. It's a gift from God, so He controls everything.
People are calling you guys the surprise team of the Big Ten. Are you guys surprised?
Surprised on what?
The record, the first place?
No, why would we be surprised? We put the work in over the summer. It's what we expected. We put the work in each and every day. We going out there each and every night and playing our hardest and trying to win. So there's no surprise when you're putting the work in. If we wasn't putting the work in and we just winning games, then yeah, you could say that it was a surprise. But we putting the work in each and every day, early in the morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning working. So I won't say it was a surprise.
Thanks, Al.
Thanks, Al.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah.
Good luck.